What's going on, y'all? I want to welcome you back to the Raw Report. And today we're going to speak on the lie of you only gain the people's respect when you're winning. That's loaded right there, because a lot of times we think we have to win to gain respect. But when did losing start meaning you're less of a man? Because in losing, there's something to learn. That means you haven't mastered whatever it is, but it's a lesson in losing. But that doesn't mean you don't earn or demand the respect that you deserve. A lot of times we think just because we losing or we've lost in something that we're less than. That don't mean that. Have you ever really even thought about how people, I don't know, how people disappear when you stop winning, or what they perceive as winning? They're not around you. But if you winning, you got more fans, more followers. And when I say winning, if they assume you got a lot of money, everybody, man, you can't get rid of people. And I guess there's other ways to win besides that, but that's what I'm really focused on, is people assume winning is money. And a lot of times, a lot of people, I ain't gonna say all people, but some people with a lot of money is dumb as a doorknob, for lack of a better way of saying it. And it's crazy because that's what the world, they respect money. Or I want to say the results of money, or what looks like success, which is money. But what's crazy is God respects the root, or even the fruit that you put in to win, I guess, because in the losses, he's teaching you something to be able to move forward. And I believe that social media turned achievements, and not everybody's achievements, but they've made achievements look like identity. And a lot of times the achievement isn't even real. That's why y'all always hear me say smoke and mirrors. But they've made things that look like achievements, because especially now with AI, stuff can be manipulated to look like you're doing something that you're not. But it's to look like, to make your identity seem bigger or smaller than what it is. God made you who you are. He made you wonderfully made the way he made you. So you don't have to have these achievements to feel like you more than, like I said, it's a lie. They have people really honestly believing that a man's worth is now measured in his highlight reels, not the work. So, like, even now, believe me, I can make myself look successful if I wanted to. That don't really do nothing for me. But we can put a highlight reel up and all of a sudden it look like I'm doing way more than what I am. But that's where social media, that's where the world is going. But the work that goes behind the scenes, that's not celebrated. But when it comes to the Bible, every man that, if you're reading your Bible, which you should be reading it, every man that was admired in the Bible, David, Joseph, even, that's the Bible, even in culture, Jordan, basically, they became the people they was when nobody was watching. This work they was doing behind the scenes. And basically what I'm saying is character is built when nobody's watching, when the scoreboard ain't even on, when the game ain't even being played. That's when your character is being built. Who are you? Are you the same person when the lights are not on? Are you the same person at home as you are in the streets? If you're not, you need to get in alignment, because you shouldn't be, I guess they call it code switching. Be who you're gonna be, and stand on it. Proverbs 22 I want to say it's Ecclesiastes 71. A good name is better than precious ointment. The real win, I would tell you, in life is becoming someone who still stands when the crowd is not around. Somebody who's still walking tall, doing what they're supposed to do. Because if you let the crowd and the masses build you up to make you think you something, as soon as they pull the rug off from under you, you gonna fall hard. Because if you keep chasing the applause of people, you pretty much performing. You're not growing. And just like any fly-by-night actor, they have a nice little run, and next thing you know, you don't hear or see from them no more. I guess a lot of people is okay with that, because you get your little 15 minutes of fame. But when that 15 minutes of fame go out and the money gone, I think that depression is probably way harder than it is to actually put the work in and build a consistent grind over time to achieve true victory, I guess. Because if you keep chasing validation, you'll basically trade your integrity for an image. And that's what I believe a lot of us is doing in the world these days. We are trading our integrity for other people to like the image that we putting out there. And if I'm being honest with you, that's not cool. It's just not cool at all. You don't have to win to be respected. You just need to be consistent. Because if you're consistent, you'll gain your respect. People go respect the fact that they know you go show up every day. That's what it boils down to. So all I'm saying is stop chasing clout. Because clout, that's a huge smoke and mirror sign. Because they clapping for you, but I don't even know if they clapping for you. They clapping. But as soon as you do something they don't like, they gonna be born, and that's gonna hurt. So what I want you to do is start looking yourself in the mirror and start thinking and contemplating and making sure that you're in alignment with yourself. Tell yourself while you're looking in the mirror, you're not gonna compromise today. You go stay the same person that you left the house. You're gonna be the same person in the streets. You're gonna be the same person in the grocery store, in the mall, wherever it is, but you want to be the same person, consistent. You don't want to be, like I said, when you get home, everything you basically got to the point where you don't even know yourself no more. Don't be that person. If anything, make the people that you're dealing with not like the new version of you that you're becoming. Make them wish they had the old person. And if they wish that, then you know that them ain't the people you need to be around. But whatever it is, keep it simple. Tell yourself the truth. Start finishing what you start. If you go start something, finish it. That go back to that one message I was telling y'all about accountability. We got to start holding ourselves, stop trying to hold ourselves accountable and find an accountability partner. And start building up your own self-respect. You don't need other people's stack. You build up your own self-respect and start stacking it daily. Like I always tell y'all, it's the small stuff. But if you build up your own self-respect It don't matter what nobody else thinks. All that's irrelevant. It can go out the door, because when you're building up your own self-respect, you're winning, and you know you're winning because you're basically doing something that's not taken from you. You probably can't see that it's building you up at the moment because it's so small. It's like, I'm just saying, if it was a penny bank, it's like adding pennies to your penny bank over time. But eventually that penny bank get nice and full. But when you adding just a penny, it don't really seem like nothing. But if you building up your own self-respect, it don't matter if what nobody else say or do, because you like you. And that's a loaded statement right there, because a lot of times, and it's just that's sad, y'all. That's sad, because you the one got to go to sleep with yourself. You got to wake up with yourself. And if you out here performing for other people that you may or may not even like, you probably don't like these people, but you performing to make them happy or to make them more comfortable around you, stop doing it. You're not doing yourself no favors. So, and I'm here to tell y'all, that's not winning. Like I said, that's what started this out, the lie. You earn respect by winning. And like I said, they say winning is money and this and that. That's not the truth. Because if somebody's money is, we all need it, don't get me wrong. But if you gain respect from money, you really don't have no respect at all. Because 9 times out of 10, you ain't got no character. That's just, it's my opinion. That's all I'm saying. But start earning your respect from yourself first. And I'm talking about the respect that don't show up on no scoreboard. The respect that you know you was built to do more. So start doing more. Whatever that more is. Start writing down your little game plan, the strategy to move yourself in the direction that you want to go. Be intentional about it too. Start to rebuild your foundation. And you never too old to start over. I don't care how old you are. If you feel like you've hit a rut and you got stuck and you're stuck somewhere, start over. Dust yourself off and start over. Get back in the game. That's all it boils down to. And then, y'all hear me tell y'all all the time, you see the QR code? Come join the free community. Brotherhood. Let's link up. Let's talk direction that you want to go. So I ain't gonna even stay on here long. I just want to jump on here and tell y'all that respect is not just because you think you winning or got a little money or hustling and grinding and doing all that. That's not respect. That's you're performing, and yes, the crowd is cheering you on right now. But the second you fall off, you back on your own for real then. So don't even waste your time doing that. Start building yourself up to make you like you. So, like I said, y'all already know what I like to say. Stay real, stay raw, stay grounded in your faith, and walk boldly in your purpose. Till the next time, y'all, I'm out.